I don't think there will ever be a day that I actually considered or ever thought of making a joke video about this or any video about this. But the death of the gasoline powered engines is upon us. And one in particular that's been going through the news lately is the Dodge Hellcat. They're getting rid of Dodge Challengers and Chargers 2024 to introduce the electric vehicle to the market. My take on it, it's a little aggressive. They try to lay it on, those sprinkles on its light. It's like, hey, we're going to give you unlock PCMs. You can make a car wherever you want, 25/8, all the glitz and glamours. You can do the direct connection. But if you think about it, we haven't been in gas-powered vehicles for just over 100 years. And it's almost crazy that I've only been on this earth for 33 years. And to say that I haven't experienced everything, and I do love old cars, and to say that I couldn't live my whole generation with a car or cars that just bring out the legacy and bring out, the old guys, makes that, like sometimes it makes the old guys smile, you know what I mean? So 2023 is the end of a crazy, and it hasn't been that long. I mean, the Dodge Challenger and the Muscle, I think the Muscle Wars came back in 2005, and I think it started with Bumblebee and the Camaro or whatever, and Challenger, Mustang, all those guys came back and everybody was going crazy. The Camaro actually saved Chevy, for God's sake. And all of that brewed into this, from Hellcats, GT500s. Cars reaching 800, 700 horsepower, the Demon. The Z01 was born, the Z06 mid-engine, all of that was born because of competition. And I think what's going to happen is that we're going to lose the competition aspect of anything, because what's the point? You can't really tune an electric vehicle, so you can't have your own personal, fast car, so to speak. So it's like it's a little like a cookie cutter situation you're going to put yourself into. So let's say I do get electric Dodge, wherever it comes up with. You're not going to have like a unique car, because what's going to happen is basically going to put a battery in it and say, hey, go. It's not like maybe I could put a new exhaust on it, or intake on it, or change the headers, or just a whole bunch of things you can do that you would not be able to do. And I think that it feels like I think people are more upset because of the force of being forced to do something they don't want to do. And I too feel that way too, but luckily I got one before, and it sucks because a lot of people can't afford these cars, or were working their way up to get these cars. And honestly, you're gonna have 2 years to get one, and it may seem like abundance now because of the announcement just was made like last week, just past Thursday or whatever day it was, or last week. By 2023, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to find a Hellcat anywhere, no dealership. If not, it's gonna be crazy expensive, even a used one. For God's sake, I got asked to trade mine in plenty of times. I just got mine in April. I feel like we're being forced to do things we shouldn't do, and I think as human beings we don't like that. And it's like, okay, every day we get told on our job, what to do. We go home, our wives tell us what to do. It's like, and women drive these cars too. And so let's say your spouse is like, always telling you what to do. So let's say the only thing you have your outlet is your car. Now that's being taken away. I don't even know if my car is going to be legal by 2030. So I'm thinking that I feel like it's going to be tears to this whole electric mandate, and I'm not a fan of it. Now, what they're doing leading up to it is awesome. 25/8, all that stuff like that, and I'll give them that. But I feel like they're just giving out the rest of their inventory and call it what it is. And the questions that I have is, how long will our car be able to be maintained by these dealerships? Because these dealerships are going to eventually have to turn to EV dealerships or EV shops and EV stuff like that. So how long would so if they're not making the engines anymore, are they going to warranty like my engine? So let's say my engine blows up. They're not going to have any more Hellcat engines in production. So how does that warranty help me? So it's kind of like they're forcing you to convert. because I mean, after I would say 20, I give it 2028, and once they start converting all the dealerships to electric dealerships, it's going to be just one of those things where you kind of don't have a choice, you know, and it's pretty sad. So I'm pretty upset about that. I feel like in regards to the whole EV thing, I think we should have an option. If you want an engine car with an engine in it, cool, but they shouldn't just take it off the market. I think they should have a hybrid, or let you get one electric, have an electric vehicle and have a vehicle with a motor in it. People aren't gonna be able to afford these cars with the EV cars. I mean, eventually the price is gonna come down, and I feel like there's something, and also with the mandate the way it is, I feel like they're kind of pushing it kind of strong. So I kind of want to know, or they should let us know, like what's really going on. Like we shouldn't be in the dark with this whole situation about, hey, yeah, you're gonna need to get rid of that, or because I feel like that's what's coming. I'm not a whole big political guy or whatever. I'm not on either side, whatever. Either side was pushing EVs. I just feel like the government's. Oh, I don't want to say it like this. I feel like there's a government talk in between the car manufacturers that we need to know, so we clearly understand what's going on, because we feel like we're being pushed out and not being ignored as a car community. Because like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of having car meets? Because the point of a car meet that I notice is that everybody has their own ride. Everybody checks out each other's ride. We're gonna pop the hood out of an EV meet. Like seriously, we're gonna just like, oh, hey, here's my battery, you know. So I didn't want to rant too long. I just had a quick video for Thanksgiving, guys. You know, because it's a lot to think of, and I'm glad I got mine, but I feel sorry for the people that won't be able to get one that really wanted one, and also the people that, you know, like me, are now wondering, you know, is it worth keeping because of maybe down the road cars up, things happen, and then you want your warranty to be there to help you out. Are there going to be people, or are there going to be engines there to replace, or parts to be replaced for these cars? Because from the looks of it, does like they're just, everything's going out. So yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. Sorry for the echo. I'm in the garage. Just wanted to spew that at you guys for a little bit, just to clear my mind, what my thoughts were, and what your thoughts were of the whole death of the Hellcat. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. It sucks because I really wanted a new Viper or something to come out. So, you know, maybe I get a Viper one day, but Vipers are hard to find. I mean, look at Street Speed. He barely found the one he had. He's a big YouTuber, a lot of money. So, yeah. No dream cars anymore, guys. It's just, all you kids that are coming up looking for new cars, I mean, good luck. Hope you find what you need, but it sucks. So, you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Happy holidays, wherever you celebrate. See you.